Hey guys, what's up? So I'm going to be doing my Week 7 review of the NFL season. So starting on Thursday Night Football, I had the Broncos beating the Cardinals. That was just... I think that's probably the best way to put it. Then you had the Titans at the Chargers. This game was in London, so it was like a 10 a.m. game. So I actually got to watch the end of it because that's when my lunch started. Or no, yeah, my lunch started towards the end of the game, and it ended shortly after the 1 p.m. game started because I had to work, unfortunately. Every Sunday I work because I'm school Monday through Friday. So I did pick the Chargers to win that game. It's crazy how it came down, and the Titans head coach he is very aggressive, but if he keeps doing this over and over and over and he keeps failing, he's gonna get fired. So he better keep that in mind. All right, now to the 1 p.m. games. So you had the Texans at the Jags. I picked the Jags. Jags are falling apart. Doug Marrone, the head coach, did say that Blake Bortles will be the starter this upcoming week, but he's on a very thin leash, or a very tight leash. So if he messes up, he'll end up getting benched. I find it funny. One good season, and Jags fans are like, "Woo!" And now they kind of go back into their hole. Panthers at Eagles. I picked the Panthers to beat the Eagles, and I got that one right. But in the fourth quarter, it did not seem like it's 17-0, and Panthers just went bam, touchdown, bam, touchdown, bam, touchdown. See ya, bye. Thanks for the win. I mean, man, that was a great comeback. Vikings at Jets. I did pick the Vikings to win this game. I mean, they're just too much of a complete team. Sam Darnold is a very impressive rookie so far, but that's the thing. He's a rookie, and he doesn't have that many weapons around him, and he just lost one because Bilal Powell is now on IR. So, and then they just cut Terrell Pryor, like last week, something like that. But I did see that they signed Rashard Matthews, so they're trying to find a balancing act. But he just doesn't have enough weapons on offense. He doesn't have a good enough offensive line to beat the Vikings last week. Patriots at Bears. This game was utterly insane. I mean, the Bears were basically a half a yard away from having their Hail Mary touchdown work, which would have tied the game. Well, after the extra point, which I'll kind of get down into that with the Ravens Saints game. But assuming you make the extra point after getting that Hail Mary, the game is tied and you're going to overtime. And they were literally about a half a yard short of having that happen, which is just heartbreaking. But even then, they held up with the Patriots, one of the best teams in the league. Chicago's a legit team this year, especially with that scary defense that they have. Bills at Colts. Yes. I did pick the Colts here. Oh, by the way, Patriots, Bears, I picked the Patriots. I think I forgot to say that. Bills and Colts. I did pick the Colts, as I just said. Oh my god. Let's see. Do you start Nathan Peterman or do you start Derek Anderson? Do you lose the game or do you lose the game? Ignore that. Ignore what just popped out from the side of me. No. Stop doing that. Here, hold on, guys. Where is my mouse? Where did my mouse go? I lost my mouse. I lost my mouse. Is this thing on? Hello? There it is. I lost my mouse for a minute. Go away. Okay. No. Go away. Okay. So let me scroll down as well. Alright, so the fact I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get a ton of dislikes for it. I might get some likes for it. I don't care. The fact that Nathan Peterman has a job and Colin Kaepernick doesn't. How? I know what Kaepernick did, but at some point you have to say, you know what, this guy can literally he can throw as many touchdown passes as he wants, but they're all gonna be pick sixes. He is that bad. Where the basically only touchdown passes he throws are pick sixes. He threw one to Jonathan Joseph against the Texans and literally threw the game away. Threw 2 picks in the last 2 minutes of the game. No idea how he can be that bad and have a job in the NFL. I don't get it. Let's see. Browns at Bucks. I did indeed pick the Browns, but I'm kind of happy that I got this wrong because they ended up losing, which helps my Steelers out. Buccaneers, they're kind of an up and down team, though I think Jameis is finally starting to gain some momentum. And oh my god, the look on Baker's face when they made that field goal in overtime, priceless. Lions at Dolphins. I did pick the Dolphins. The Lions surprised me, but then again, they did manage to beat the Patriots. So, not sure if it should really surprise me all that much. Yes. Saints at Ravens. Justin Tucker, before this game, or, well, before the last couple seconds of the game, was, in his career, 222 extra points, I believe, out of 222 attempts. Never missed an extra point in his life in the NFL. He missed his first one versus the Saints, and it cost the Ravens the game. And the face he had, and Joe Flacco, priceless as well. Cowboys at Redskins. I picked the Redskins. Cowboys are 3-0 at home and now 0-4 on the road. They are a completely different team. Now they do have Amari Cooper, so we'll see how that impacts it. But otherwise, I mean, this game just shouted, hey, we're going to lose. Oh, and by the way, congrats on Drew Brees on now defeating all 32 teams in the NFL. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, wait until Tom Brady does it. Tom Brady can't, unless he plays for a different team other than the Patriots. And then he has to go face the Patriots and win. Drew Brees did it because he used to play for the Chargers. He was drafted by the Chargers. So at some point when he was with the Chargers, he beat the Saints. And then was able to beat everyone else between his time with the Chargers and the Saints. The Ravens were the last team, and he finally did it. So congrats to him. He's the third quarterback in NFL history to do it. And I just picked the Saints because I thought he could do it. So I was more hoping as well. Rams at 49ers. Rams are the best team in the NFL. They're 7-0. They're the best team in the NFL. And I would say if they make it to like 10-0, I'll pick them to win the Super Bowl. I will. If they make it to 10-0, I'll pick them to win the Super Bowl. They're that good. Which is why I had to pick them for this game against the 49ers. And Bengals at Chiefs. Possibly the big... I mean, that was probably the highlight of the week. Seeing them get smashed by the Chiefs 45-10. The Chiefs are an amazing team. I picked them to win this game. They did lose to New England, but it was by a play. And I don't, think about this. The last 2 games, New England's won by a play and by a half a yard. They can be beat. You can beat New England. You just have to do it well. You gotta play well. You can't make mistakes. That's how you beat New England. You pressure Tom Brady. You play man coverage, and because Tom Brady's great reading the zone, but you give him man coverage, and he has to fit that football in the window. He can't do it at 41 years old. Can't. And then Giants at Falcons. I did pick the Falcons to win this game. Surprisingly, Eli threw for like 399 yards. He was yard shy of 400. But then again, you're facing a very bad defense who lost both its starting safeties for the year, and I believe Deion Jones is still hurt. Like, you're facing a very weakened defense, so it's kind of give and take there. And I don't know what's going on with the Giants. They traded Eli Apple, they traded Snacks Harrison. And then there's that meme going around saying, "Hey, Odell, we traded Eli Apple." And, you know, you hear, like, you say, Eli, ... Odell's like, Apple. And he's, like, so sad about it. Like, Eli Manning, he had this one good game, but he was facing a bad defense. Have him face a defense like the Chiefs, who aren't great. He'll probably have a similar game. But go face the Bears. Go face the Jags. Go face the Vikings. Go face the Browns. The Browns have a really good defense. The Cowboys have a good defense. Like, they face a good defense, they're going to be screwed with Eli. I'm just going to say it. So, guys, this is going to end my picks for Week 7. We only had 14 games this week. 4 teams were on bye, which means we have 2 less games than we normally would had we had no byes. So, that makes my record 11-3. And my season record is 62, 43, and 2. The 2 being the 2 ties that we had weeks 1 and week 2. So I really bounced back. Hell, I'm doing better than some experts. Hire me. Give me a living wage. I'll do it for way less than what they're doing. Living wage. That's all I ask for. Hire me. I'm doing better than them. Now, I don't bet on the spread. I just pick a winner. But still, come on. I'm 62, 43, and 2. I'm doing better than these experts. And I barely do any research whatsoever. Alright, so if you guys like this video, please leave a like. Comment on how your records are doing. And if I'm not picking your team, let me know. Or if I am picking your team, let me know and be like, hey, pick my team more. Every time you pick them, they win. Or don't pick my team. Every time you pick them, they lose. You know, or, you know, hey, you're not picking my team and they win. So keep not picking them. So if you just let me know that in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn notifications on. That little bell next to it, turn it on. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.
Once I was 7 years old, Mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old.